Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about two things. One is Batley and Spen in Yorkshire, a constituency that is now come up, and it's going to be the eye. All political eyes are going to be on this constituency, and I believe the people all around this nation now who are English, who want to stand up with the English, need to literally go there and help us deliver leaflets. So we need two things. We need funding for the leaflets, and now I'm going to show you the leaflets. But tonight I'll also be talking about Boris Johnson, Article 6 of the Acts of Union 1801. I'll be giving you my opinion on it. And although it is a lay opinion, it is the opinion of a constitutionalist. I'm also going to be on this. I'm going to be talking about the law. I'm going to be talking about the law in terms of why the British, and in particular, there's a few things I'm going to talk about: the British Army, the British Parliament, the British BBC, etc. All of them are actually going against the convention rights of the English. And I want people to understand that and know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to be doing that tonight as well. Hopefully you can all hear me and you are hearing this properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this screen. Now, for obvious reasons, some of you will see this element. It should be coming up on your screen now. Let me just make sure it is. Pop. Let's just see if it's coming up on your screen. Vote English. Love art, putting English first, supporting the rule of law, and defending the English Constitution. www.takebackcontrol.vote and www.englishdemocrats.party. The English Democrats are the only party that absolutely believe in your rights and the English nation in self-determination. The people of England have the right to self-determination under international law. Don't forget, this is in particular to the people of Batley and Spen. And I'm also talking not only to people that regard themselves as Christian English, but also Muslim English, right? And I want you to listen to this, and especially the Muslims. It was the Labour Party that initiated the bombing of your people in the Middle East. It was not the English Democrats, and it certainly wasn't anything to do with an English Parliament. Why? Because we ain't got one. All right. So I want you to understand that before you start getting into some big vibe about the English this and the English that. The only reason you've got rights in this country is because of the English, right? Certainly not because of the British, and I'll be showing you that in 2 minutes. Now, what you're seeing is the people of England have the right to self-determination under international law. The right of self-determination, Article 1. There's the text. It's the civil and political rights, ICCPR, and the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights, ICESCR. Article 1. All peoples have the right to self-determination. And by virtue of that right, they freely determine their political status and freely pursue their economic, social and cultural development. And then I want to take you to paragraph 3. The states parties to present covenant, including those having responsibility for the administration of non-self-governing, that means England, and trust territories, shall promote the realisation of the right of self-determination. Can you see the British promoting the English self-determination? I didn't think you could, so it's unlawful, right? And 2, they shall have respect for that right. Do you see the police, the British Army, the British courts having respect for that right? No, that's unlawful. In conformity with the provisions of the Charter of the United Nations, there is only one vote that supports your English rights. Vote English, vote England, right? So I am telling you, people, that's what you need to be doing. Here again is another back page, and I'm going to just show you the elements to this. Below are the common law constitutional rights belonging to the English. The right of the realm of England and its subjects to defend themselves. the right to a jury, the right to remain silent, the right to govern ourselves via county, district and parish councils, the right of property freehold, the right to earn a living, the right to full freedom of navigation and trade, the right to bring up and protect our children, the right of habeas corpus, that the pretended power of suspending laws is illegal, the right to assert English ancient rights and liberties, that the pretended power of dispensing with laws is illegal, the right to petition the monarch. Commitments and prosecutions for such petitioning are illegal. The election of members of parliament ought to be free. The levying money, income tax, VAT, or European tax is illegal. Commissioners for ecclesiastical causes and all other commissions and courts of like nature, Sharia, are illegal and pernicious. That all grants and promises of fines and forfeitures of particular persons before conviction are illegal and void, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. And that for redress of all grievances and for the amending, strengthening and preserving of the laws, parliaments ought to be held frequently. That no foreign prince, person, prelate, state or pontificate hath or ought to have any jurisdiction, power, superiority, preeminence or authority ecclesiastical or spiritual within this realm, so help me God. Above are the common law constitutional rights removed by the British. Just to let you know, that is the situation. So, we have a situation in Batley and Spen where the people of that constituency can, with our assistance, understand what this is. Now, I'm going to go one further here. I'm going to show you something else. And I want you to understand where I am coming from with this element. So what I'm going to do, hopefully, if I can find it, is show you where and what the situation is with the human rights. Because on this element, and again, I'll be talking through this in more detail tonight, yeah? And hopefully I'm going to bring this up on your screen now. Right? So it's up on your screen. What we should be able to do is bring that down so everyone can see it. I'm going to tell you what the law is, and you're going to tell me whether or not this is right. So we have got a situation here, right? It's on your screen now. The law, International Covenant, I've just read it out, the ICCPR. This is signed up to, this is law. Realising that the individual is having, this is part of the preamble, realising that the individual having duties to other individuals, we have duties to other individuals and to the community to which he belongs, is under a responsibility to strive for the promotion and observance of the rights recognised in the present covenant. The present covenant is the one I'm showing you and have shown you. Agree upon in the foreign articles. Article 17. Now, I'm going to read this out to you, people, and I want you to understand something. Article 17. No one shall be subjected to arbitrary or unlawful interference with his privacy, family, home, or correspondence, nor to unlawful attacks on his honour or reputation. That includes calling us, the people that deliver leaflets in that area, that stand in that area, far right. That is an insult. It's an insult to the English Democrats, it's an insult to the English people, and it's an insult to the English constitutional rights that I stand for and you stand for. 2, everyone has the right to protection of the law against such interference or attacks. So when the police approach and try to say to you, you haven't got the right to stand on this street for self-determination for England, you have the right to turn around and say you are acting unlawfully. Do you understand that? You are committing a human rights abuse. Article 1 and 17 are linked. They are literally us standing together to take our country back and for our right of self-determination. Again, I'm now going to show you another clip. And I'm going to show you where the British, yes, the British, are attacking us, attacking patriots that stand for England. And here it is, people. And let me just ask a question, right? Let me ask a question of all them people out there that support the British Army. The very British Army that derogates us to a far-right position for standing up for our international rights, human rights. And here it is, people. I'm going to show you that again. And everyone should understand, because I'm going to be talking about this tonight on the show. So Batley and Spen, anybody out there that can help us in this area, please do. What you're seeing on the screen is the British Army suggesting or putting extreme right wing, XRW, indicators and warning. Look out for individuals who. And it goes on to say that nationalism and patriotism, etc., etc., etc. Now, do you understand that the British are against you? They are not with you. They seek to suppress your rights, and that is why there are people that stood under the British flag in Northern Ireland, which Boris Johnson has now, well, on a whim, it seems, just pushed it away. Yet what happens? Those soldiers that went there, that were sent there to uphold the peace and law and order against armed socialists, because that's what the IRA are, they are the ones being prosecuted by the British. So when is it the people of this country are going to go to Batley and Spen and hand out these leaflets and stand there and talk about what the British are doing to this nation, i.e. destroying us? Batley and Spen is important. The leaflets are important. And we need to get organised and get up there and start doing something. I'm potentially going to be there in a week's time to start organising and getting this going. Let me just say this to everyone out there. We need to finance the leaflets. They are not official English Democrats leaflets. If you went through their process, you'd probably still be there till next year. This is us, the English, standing up for our rights. And if there's anybody out there that wants to help deliver them, then help us. And I don't give a frig what colour you are. Do you understand that? There's only one group of people that protect your rights in this nation, and that's the English and the English Constitution. Nothing else. The British have took it all away. Thank you, and I will be seeing you tonight, I have no doubt, with a passionate episode of the full English. And don't forget what I believe in. The Constitution is the solution.